Next category we're talking about is housing. Now, this is not just the cost to purchase the house, this is also the cost to also rent a house in each of these areas. So if we look over in Pensacola, you are at a 63, well below the national average. And we see this quite often when we are talking about these larger cities, these larger areas, right? Because you have a few different areas, like if we're looking at moving you guys right over in the East Hill, right out the bay or something like that, this is going to be way more expensive than 63 out of 100 when we are talking about these housing prices. But that's just a quick note. Since you do have a much more diverse housing within Pensacola, that is what's bringing that number down so much more. Now, if we look at the cost of living index for housing in Pace, you're looking at a 91.3. So, you know, it's still below your national average, but above Pensacola. Go over into Milton, it is a 71.8. So that one is getting even closer to those Pensacola prices. Gulf Breeze takes them all. It's going to be a 138.3. We do know that housing is a little bit more expensive when we are talking about Gulf Breeze. Another quick note on this as well too is these best living numbers they are taking is basing the majority of this off of your Gulf Breeze proper. It's not taking into consideration your Oriole Beach, your Tiger Point, your Midway, Soundside areas. This is just proper, and we have seen, unless you go a little bit further down the highway, housing prices are a little bit more expensive in Gulf Breeze proper as opposed to a few of those other areas that I did mention. Then if we look over at Navarre, you've got your housing cost of living index at a 111.8. With all that being said, Pensacola is going to take the cake in regards to the cost of living in housing. That is going to be the cheapest, and then Gulf Breeze will be the most